I am Cassie Hepburn. I'm an Access Body and Bars Facilitator. I am a Symphony of Possibilities practitioner. I've been in the healing arts for many years. I'm a poet, I'm a writer, I'm a photographer, and I love being on this beautiful planet. I live on the wild west coast of Vancouver Island, so close to nature, and I love sharing that with others. And I love being the change. The change I wish to create in the world is a world where everybody knows who they be, not who the world has told them or their parents or schools or institutions. But I would love everybody to know the gift they are in the world. We spend so much time in the wrongness, thinking we're wrong for what we do or what we don't do. And yet, for so many people, we are such a gift. And if we acknowledged who we truly be, what gift can that be to others? How many people can go, oh, I know that, I be that, I am that. That is part of the change. Because if we all know who we are and we know we're valuable, and how much different a world would it be? I wonder. What inspires me to keep creating this change is partially what we see in the world right now. There's some people making some really interesting choices, and partly because of where I came from. 5 years ago, I was living in a teeny tiny cottage. I was struggling financially. I was battling with anxiety and depression. And I didn't realize that so much of what I was living with had nothing to do with me. The anxiety and the depression weren't even mine. It was where I was aware of people in my world who were experiencing those things. And from being so aware and so empathic, I felt it in my body. And so I thought it was mine. 5 years ago, I came across the tools of Access Consciousness, and they've changed so much for me, and I love sharing them with other people. And what kind of world can we create as we let go of all the things that are not who we really are and embody who we are underneath all the lies, underneath all the points of view, underneath all the judgments we've received from others or that we've judged ourselves with? I wonder what the world would be like then. Have I ever wanted to quit? Oh yes. There have been times where it felt like, and often it was the time that I was moving up to a greater change. And yet it would feel like I was back at the beginning and I hadn't done anything. And in those times, I just wanted to walk away. And usually it was because there was something really big that I needed to move through. A big lie that I bought as being who I was. And thankfully, I have resources. I have lots of really good tools, and when they're not working, I book a private session with a friend or somebody I know who I know is going to help me move through whatever it is. And then I move through the other side. We don't have to do this all alone, and there's some incredible facilitators and people who can assist us to do what we need to do to discover who we truly are, and thereby create the change and the world that we've always known is possible. My advice to those desiring to be their greatness is discover who you are. Beneath the judgments you've received from others, how you've judged yourself, all the rightness and the wrongness and everything that you've bought as being true for you, it's this amazing gem that you truly be. The gift that you are in the world. So many of the things that often we've judged ourselves for are actually our greatness. And sometimes if you just turn it around a little bit and look from a different angle, it's amazing what we actually see and what a precious gift that is in the world. So really take the time to discover who you are. Find the tools that work for you. Surround yourself with the people who see you, who actually see you, and will help you when you forget to remind you who you actually are.